Some Ontario-based workers employed by companies in Michigan are finding themselves in the crosshairs of the Canada Revenue Agency. The agency claims that some cross-border workers have not paid their taxes. That's forcing the CRA to take drastic action. CBC's TJ Deer spoke with some workers who are fighting for the money.
It's just been really stressful.
Laura Christensen is a registered nurse who lives in Windsor but works in Detroit. Canada Revenue Agency says she owes more than $32,000 in back taxes. As a result, CRA took all the money in her bank account and froze the account late last month.
Currently, my bank account is negative almost $250. They took almost $1,600 away from me.
Because she paid her U.S. taxes and told the CRA, Christensen does not believe she owes back taxes. Although her bank account was unfrozen on Monday, she says a lien has been placed on her account for what CRA says they're owed. The single mom says the lack of funds has been stressful.
My daughter's 11 and she occasionally asks me, did you get your money back? I think she knows too much.
According to this tax expert, cross-border workers have to pay taxes in the U.S. before they pay taxes in Canada.
All combined together, converted into Canadian dollars, and you get to claim that as a foreign tax credit against your Canadian taxes. In Canada, you're taxed based on your worldwide income if you're a Canadian resident. In the U.S., in this situation, you'd only be taxed based on your earned income from the United States.
Fellow nurse Isabel Tardif posted a similar story to Christensen's in a private Facebook group called Proud to be a Canadian Nurse in Michigan. Many others, including Christensen, commented on the post with similar stories. CRA took $12,000 from Tardif, which was all of her savings.
I had to use my credit card for everything because I couldn't pay my bills. They took everything. They didn't even leave me $10.
CRA claims that Tardif owes $59,000 in back taxes. She submitted her U.S. files from 2018 to 2020, but told the agency that the Internal Revenue Service has not processed her taxes for 2021. Although Tardif was able to regain control of her accounts after the agency froze them, she faces a long road ahead.
So now I'm on a waiting list, a 7-month waiting list in the Chiefs of Appeals to try to get my money back.
Murphy says the backlog at CRA is partially because the agency is understaffed, undertrained, and low on funds. His advice is for workers to sort things out with the CRA agent assigned to their case.
When I talk to collections agents on the phone and I say, listen, we uploaded this months ago. It's your own systems behind, just they'll add the time. You tell them foreign tax credit. Most of them will say, okay, I'll call you back in 3 to 6 months. And they drop it immediately.
CBC News has reached out to CRA for comment, but the agency was unable to respond before deadline. For now, Christensen and Tardif are still in limbo. TJ Deer, CBC News, Windsor.